everyone, Allison Tebow here. Today we are making coconut chicken and coconut shrimp. I'm very excited to present this dish to you. It's very simple to make and it comes with a delicious dipping sauce. The sauce is made up of pineapple, almond butter, honey. You don't typically have to use manuka, but I just love manuka for its health benefits, cinnamon, and yeah, that's the sauce. And then for the chicken and the shrimp, I have organic chicken that I got from Costco. It comes in a 3-pack. It's just easy to use. I already opened a pack. It's in this container. I have wild shrimp that is defrosted in this hot water, ready to go. And I have coconut, which is shredded, 3 different kinds. Whatever coconut you want to use, go for it. I also have eggs for the egg wash to dip the shrimp and the chicken in, as well as Tigernut flour. If you've never heard of it, it's something to really try out. It's full of prebiotics. It's really delicious and satiating. And yeah, let's get started. So now we are ready to dress our chicken. So what I did with that organic chicken is I sliced it. I just cut it with scissors. And now they're in like tender form. I took the eggs and I beat them just easily with a fork, just, you know, to one of these. Because I have more chicken than shrimp, I have more eggs and I have more flour, Tigernut flour, and shredded coconut. So I have about 4 tablespoons of the Tigernut flour in here, along with 4 tablespoons of the shredded coconut and 2 whole beaten eggs in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chicken, put it into the egg wash, and then roll it into the flour and coconut and place it right into the pan. Done. So here's our chicken. We ran out of shredded coconut, so we had to add some more in as I was rolling it. And here is the shrimp covered with egg wash and the coconut and Tigernut flour. Just gonna make sure that they are fully covered. And then I already have the oven on at 425. And we're gonna place it in there to start for about 15 to 20 minutes because the shrimp is going to cook faster, it's smaller. And then I'm gonna keep an eye on the chicken. Every oven is different depending on temperature. Some ovens are hotter than others. So, you know, I'll keep an eye on it for you. So these are ready to go into the oven. Just in case if you need a little close-up for your reference. See how they are completely covered, and they're gonna toast so nicely, and it's gonna really satisfy your crunch. I'm gonna put the chicken at the bottom, just because it's hotter there and it'll cook faster. Okay, I'm going to put the light on just so I can keep an eye on it, and I'm gonna put the timer on for 10 minutes just because I like to check on it, and I'll turn it over. So here's our pineapple. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I am no expert at cutting a pineapple, so if you're new at the pineapple game, we're kind of in the same boat. So let's learn together. Cut this in half. Okay, remember, lay it flat so it's stable, right? And then you can slice. Ooh. Very slippery. That's why you really need to be careful, especially with a sharp knife. Okay. So we're gonna take some of this pineapple. I'm just going to chop, chop, chop. Turn, chop, chop, chop. Okay, on the unsharpened side of the knife, place it into a bowl. And this is the beginning works of our pineapple chutney sauce that I just kind of made up on the fly to use as a dipping sauce, essentially. One of my clients who just recently got married, she was supposed to have we'll go to our honeymoon in Hawaii. And obviously with Corona, she's not going and she's very disappointed. So I promised her a dish that will resemble Hawaii. So this is dedicated to her. And I hope that it works out well and that she'll like it. She's so cute. Our 10-minute timer went off. So I'm just gonna check on our shrimp and chicken. Ooh yeah, that's browning nicely. So I'm just going to flip that. See how toasty it's already looking? Flip, flip. And I'm going to continue to do that with the chicken as well. Now on to our pineapple chutney sauce. So we have our chopped pineapple, almond butter, which is fresh pressed, cinnamon, and honey. You can use whichever honey you'd like. Oh yeah, and I shredded coconut, which we're gonna mix in there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the almond butter with my spoon. Here we go. And I'm just gonna take 2 heaping tablespoons. Put that in there. Okay. I'm also going to, I'll just use my measuring spoon. There's 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna do 2. Here's 2. Okay, place it off to the side. And then I'm going to add honey. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. That was about 1/4 tablespoon. Remember, we do it the Italian way. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And we have our shredded coconut. Depending on how coconutty you want it, that's how much you will add. Here I'm adding about a tablespoon. Mix all this up. At the same time, I am chopping up the pineapple too, so you get the natural juices from the pineapple. Also, pineapple has lots of digestive enzymes that help aid in digestion. So you might notice you'll be able to digest your dinner better with the help of the pineapple. Also gives it so much nice flavor. Having the almond butter in there helps to slow down the absorption of the sugar, which is great if you're sensitive to sugar, and it adds lots of flavor. There are lots of healthy fats in almond butter, lots of vitamins and minerals regardless, so it adds that much. And the cinnamon just always makes everything taste so good. Cinnamon also helps aid in stabilizing blood sugar. Also known as a fat burner as well. Okay, so this is what it looks like once it's all mixed together. And we're just gonna keep this raw. I mean, if you'd like to cook it for a little bit, you're more than welcome to, but personally, I'm gonna keep it raw. So now time for our veggies. You guys know how important your veggies are and how dietitians are always pushing for you to eat more veggies. Okay, so tonight I'm going to prepare asparagus, which is a great prebiotic fiber vegetable. I also have some microgreens and spinach that's fresh out of the container. And with the coronavirus, I want to use all of my fresh produce before hitting my frozen. I already washed the asparagus, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop like an inch off the bottom of the asparagus and then chop this in half again. Then I'm going to take this and transfer it into my air fryer. Do that one more time. Half an inch, cut in half, and transfer. Okay, see how it nicely fits in there? Then I have my handy dandy avocado oil. Shake, shake, spray, pop it in there. 15 minutes, you're good to go. And with my spinach, all I'm gonna do is I'm going to spray the saute pan with avocado oil, saute these babies up, use my favorite seasonings, which is the Mushroom and Company Umami and Bragg 24 seasonings, and then top it with some fresh microgreens. And our food is done. Now we're just going to plate it. Here is the coconut chicken. As you can see, it's very, very crunchy and it smells so coconutty and delicious. Here is our coconut shrimp. Oh my gosh, doesn't it look so good? And there's a reason why it's on parchment paper, because we don't want to heat our food on the foil, as those metals will leach into our food. And we don't want that. Okay, anyway, so I have our cooked spinach right over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna close that, is I'm gonna take the sauteed spinach. Look how great that looks. And you can season it as you like. I didn't add anything because honestly, it doesn't really need much. I'm gonna add that right onto it like that. Add some shrimp. And here is my pineapple chutney sauce. You don't need much, it's really rich. Put that right on top. And voila. There's one dish. Oh yeah, thank you. Can't forget my microgreens. I love microgreens. We're just gonna put that right on top. That totally completes it. Yeah, look at how beautiful that looks. Now we're going to plate our chicken dish. We're going to use organic spring mix. Again, like I mentioned before, I want to use all of my fresh produce before I dive into my frozen. So, easy, easy, easy. You can chop it up. However, I was told just leave it as is, so okay. Just make my life easy, why don't you? Put that right on there, beautiful. Bunch of colors, I love it. Okay, then we're gonna take our chicken. Look how crunchy that is. I wish you guys can taste this right now. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Okay. Yum. And then we're gonna take our pineapple chutney. Put that right on top. Just like that. And there we go. Of course you can, modify as you like. However, Dr. Hutchison, who's eating the chicken dish, doesn't like asparagus or spinach. So I'm happy that he's eating his mesclun greens and getting his nutrients from the other portions of the dish. But you can see how easy this was to prepare and plate